To digital class of learning. Today we will learn about the somatic hybrids and hybrids. As we know that this protoplast fusion or the protoplast culture, which is basically used in plant cell culture, has a wide range of application in plant breeding program. So let us discuss about the somatic hybrids. Before coming to somatic hybrid, you must know about the protoplast culture. What is the literal meaning of protoplast culture? You must know the protoplast are the plant cells without cell wall, and these protoplasts also contain cytoplasm, nucleus, and other cell organelles. So, in the somatic hybrids, what is basically done here? We are taking the fusion of two cytoplasm. We are taking here the fusion of the two cytoplasm of the two distinct species or two different varieties of a species. So, it is very useful in the process of combining the two different cells containing their own different properties or the traits. So sometimes we call the somatic hybrid or the hybrids as a parasexual hybridization. What is the meaning of parasexual hybridization? Parasexual hybridization means this is an alternative pathway of the reproduction where instead of using the gametes, what we are using? We are using the cells, and the cells containing their nuclear genome or non-nuclear genome. What is the meaning of non-nuclear genome here? Non-nuclear genome means there are two examples of non-nuclear genome, that is plastids and the mitochondria. So you know that these two cell organelles are called as autonomous cell organelles because they have their own ribosomes and their own DNA, that is called plastid DNA and mitochondrial DNA. So what happened exactly, how the fusion takes place? The protoplast of the two plants are brought together and it is fused in a solution that is called a chemical, preferably we call it PEG. P stand for poly, E stand for ethylene, and G for glycol. Under this polyethylene glycol, two desired cytoplasm get fused together. As a result of the fusion, it is known as chemofusion because we are using chemical to fuse the protoplast, so it is called chemofusion. And later on, these two cell fusion unite together and they are known as now somatic hybrid cell. Sometimes we are using some electric current, high voltage pulse to fuse the protoplasm. So this process is called as electrofusion. So development of somatic hybrid is come in the protoplast fusion, and I told about why it is called parasexual hybridization. So it was the Carlson and his associates, that is called the collaborators, who have done first interspecific somatic hybrid between Nicotiana plants, and that has the two species, that is Nicotiana glauca and Nicotiana longsdorffi. So these two plants were crossed by Carlson and his collaborator, that is his colleague. Later on, he has been also produced somatic hybrids in between Brassica, Petunia, and Solanum. These are the some other plants where somatic hybridization was successfully done. There are another example of this somatic hybridization is a cross between tomato and a cross between the potato, and this was developed by Melcher and his friends in the year 1978, and as a result of fusion of tomato and potato, what was the somatic hybrids, the name was somatic hybrid is pomatos or topatos. This was basically done to produce these two kind of fruit, that is the uh, inside the soil potato formation, and in the aerial part of plant tomato should be grown up. So this was the thinking by which the somatic hybridization was done by the Melcher. Another example which was successfully performed by the brinjal and the tomato, that is called Bomato. Bomato stands for brinjal and it is crossed with the tomato. It is a successful transfer of the some of the resistance gene which is present in the wild variety of brinjal, and when the wild variety of brinjal has been crossed, then we obtain the Bomato. So Bomato is the outcome of a cross between brinjal, and its name is the botanical name of the brinjal is Solanum melongiana, and the tomato is Solanum esculentum. Somewhere you find the Solanum lipopersicum also. So this is the output that is called Bomato. This was basically done because of the transfer of some of the resistant gene which is present in the wild variety of this plant, and that we enter in the tomato. So it was successfully developed by the Melchers. So the main process or main aim or objective of somatic hybrids is to develop the some of the agronomic traits. Agronomic traits means drought resistant, good quality resistant, flower color, that is the means good quality of breeds. For this thing, some of the consideration, this somatic hybridization technique was developed. Actually, the classical method of sexual hybridization is somewhere fails because of the sexual incompatibility. Sexual incompatibility defined as that even the gametes are present, male and female gametes, but due to the some structural or some physiological barrier or mechanical reason is there, what happened actually, after the falling of the pollen grains on the stigma, plant cannot able to produce the fruits, so it is called incompatible. So due to sexual incompatibility, most of the plants are not able to grow up into the fruits or seeds. So here somatic hybridization is one of the boon to cope up the problems in those plants where sexual incompatibility is most common. Now come on the hybrids. What is the meaning of hybrids? It is also known as cytoplasmic hybrids. As I told here what happened, basically we are choosing two kind of cytoplasm. We are taking here two kind of cytoplasm, namely A and B, but the distinction between here the two taking two cytoplasm is, suppose if one cytoplasm is there, so this one cytoplasm will contain their nucleus, that is nuclear genome, and another will do not have their own nuclear genome, instead it have their own mitochondrial DNA, that is genome, or chloroplast DNA, or the plastid genome, and both get fused, and after the fusion of that, what we found heterokaryon. Why it is heterokaryon? Because this cells is having the nuclear genome of two distinct species, and later on this is the cells which are having the two distinct varieties of the traits. So in the case of hybrid formation, basically we are taking fusion of cytoplasm of two cells where one cytoplasm containing nuclear genome and another is lack of it, but it contain their own cytoplasmic genome, and the cytoplasmic genome is mitochondrial DNA or we can see the plastid DNA or plastid genome. The process of making hybrid is known as hybridization, and this hybrid is very important to overcome the problem of cytoplasmic male sterility. What is the meaning of cytoplasmic male sterility? Some, just I told, the pollen grains are even very they are vigorous, they are potential to develop or the fuse with the egg cell to make the zygote, but due to some circumstances, when the male gamete is unable to fuse with the female gamete, and in that cases what happened, the cytoplasm from the male cells, that male gamete cells are taken out and it is fused with the another gamete or another cells to produce the desirable traits, and it is more importantly useful in the transfer of some of the cytoplasmic traits like weedicide power, herbicide power, drought resistant power, salt resistant power, etc. So this is about the use of that production already given here, hybrid production. So basically this protoplast fusion, somatic hybridization or hybridization is aiming to improvement of various crop plants including citrus species, brinjal species, nicotiana species, petunia species, brassica species. So in that all the plants which I told is a good example of hybrid production or somatic hybridization.